Hey y'all, welcome back. As you can see, today we're going to be planning in my teacher planner, and this is my bullet journal. This is the planner I use for all of my school related items, and let's just flip through what I did last month. So here was the cover page for November, something really simple. Then this is going into my calendar part. And oh, I have not kept up with my mood tracker at all. I need to fill that in. Okay, but so far this is where we're at. I haven't done that either. Man, I have a lot that I need to do. I haven't put my pictures in yet, but this is where I put pictures of like highlights and stuff that happened the month. I have one. This is just a sticky note, so I know like this is one that I want to put on here. And then these are going into my weeks. Basically, my weeks are just like checklist of things that I need to get done. And then I add stickers or things like that if I need to. And then this is this upcoming week. It's already set up. I just need to do it or have the week go. So we are going to be setting up for December, and as you can see, it's a Christmas theme, of course. I went with a very traditional Christmas theme. There's lots of lights and fun little things like that going on. So we're just going to go ahead and get right into it, and I'm going to cue you to the voiceover.
Okay, y'all, I want to apologize if you hear anything in the background. My boyfriend is in the other room and he is playing his game, but he's in a completely different room and you're still probably going to be able to hear him. I also have my cat in here playing with all of the boxes from gifts because they're still just sitting in their boxes because I've not wrapped them yet. So, yeah. Okay, on the cover page of my bullet journal this month, I decided to go with this I saw this on Pinterest, and I decided to go with this cute little reindeer with like the lights going between them. And then I put December down below that and then put the calendar. And then I just colored everything in. I loved this page. I loved how it turned out. I thought the little reindeer was so cute. And yeah, he just looks adorable. I'm so sorry about my head popping in, by the way. When I like draw or something, I have to get really close to what I'm drawing in order to see it. So yeah. And then after, on this page, I did do a swatch over December, and I hate that I did that. So, you know what? We make mistakes, so we learn from them, and we move on. But other than that, I just colored everything in. I'm using the same markers that I always use, the Crayola fine tip. Fine tip, I think they're just called fine tip, maybe ultra fine tip markers, but they're always they will be linked down below, like always, like everything that I use, and yeah, so I use the oh my gosh, I cannot remember the pen that I used to save my life for some reason, but anyways, that is, this is how this page turned out, and I absolutely love it. I just think it's so cute with like the little lights between his little antlers, and I love that I put like the pink little cheeks, and it was really easy and simple to do, and I like reindeers. I think they're adorable. So I'm just going to finish up this page, and then we'll move to the next page. Excuse me. And the color scheme that I went with this month is like a dark green, a light green, a really pretty pink, and a red. I just liked how the colors went together, and it's not really like a dark green. I thought it was a dark green, but it's almost like I don't know, mix between a green and a blue, but it works, and we're just going to go with it. So the next page is my monthly. And this page doesn't change because I absolutely love this page. I think it's the way that I have it set up, it just works for me. And yeah, so we're just going to keep doing that. I do put the calendar on the one side with a to-do list, and then I write December at the top, and I put a little tree this month. And then below it, I wrote a quote that says, "It's not what's under the tree that matters, it's who's gathered around." Like around the tree, in case you didn't know what I was going with there. But that page, I always do the same. I always have my mini calendar with like a quote on that page, and the mini calendar works because this is just for school, so just my school stuff goes in the calendar. Anything that is school related will go in that calendar. And on the other side, I have like my little bookshelf with the books that we read that month. And then I have my habit tracker, which I have 3 habit trackers. I have not raising my voice, being on time, and being productive, which, yeah, I'm not always on time to work. I am not a morning person. I hate the mornings. I think the mornings were created to just torture people. So, yeah. And then I have my little notes section. I like to have that section for when we have meetings. I can just jot them down right there of anything important that I need to keep note of, because I always turn to this. Like every day I turn to my monthly and just look and see what's going on. And then I have my look ahead calendar down there. Oh my gosh, if I could speak for you guys. Down there with January. Just so I could jot down things that are upcoming, so I can, you know, keep that in the back of my mind. And that's really it for this page. It always stays the same because I absolutely love how I do this page. And yeah. So I'm just going to finish up this page and then get the color added to it just to make certain things pop. And that's really it for that page. But I do want to say that December is not really that busy of a month for school this year. Well, right now. But we do get to do like what our school does, or what our principal does, is we have a dress-up day every single day. So she calls it the 12 days of Christmas, but it usually ends up being like 13 days of Christmas. And it's just so much fun, and I really enjoy it. And I think a lot of the ladies that I work with get to enjoy it too, because you get to wear jeans if you dress up. And it could be something as simple as a pair of earrings that have that theme for the week. So I guess I can go over the themes for the first week for you guys, since I am doing this voiceover on the 8th. Yeah, I'm a little late on this. I am so sorry. But so for the first week for this month, day 1, which was our first day, was on the 3rd, because we do it for the month of December only. So day 1 was you had to bring a stocking and bring something to fill everyone's stocking with, like a piece of candy is what we do mostly. And then you had to wear a pair of like Christmas themed socks. And then day 2, so that was the 4th, was gingerbread man, so you had to wear like a gingerbread man. And then day 5 was sweater. You had to wear a Christmas sweater. It could be an ugly Christmas sweater, just a regular Christmas sweater, whatever you wanted. And then day 6, or not day 6, but Thursday the 6th, so day 4, was salty or sweet. You had to bring something salty or sweet for the lounge, just to snack on, you know, things like that. And then on the 7th was elf day, so you had to dress as an elf. We also had an elf delivered to our classroom, guys. I always do an elf for our kids. We always send letters to Santa asking him to send us an elf, and he always seems to do it, so, because he likes to torture me. Just kidding. But the kids, they're not doing as, like, they're doing really good with not touching him, but they're not doing as good as my other classes with the behavior. Usually the elf helps with the behavior, and that's what I was really hoping, because this group just likes to talk, but it's not helping. So yeah. Anyways, I am going to start coloring everything in on this page and just adding some pops of color. I do forget to do my numbers on my calendar, but I'll do that. I'll do that later. Well, I already have done it later. But anyways, so my dog is down here pouting, by the way, because I won't let him out because of the door shut. I told him in or out, and I shut the door, and he wants to go out now, and I'm like, no, I'm filming or voicing over this thing. Anyways, okay, on to the next page, if I am there, which I don't even know if I'm there yet, but we're going to go ahead and go. I put my mood tracker in this month. For a mood tracker, I did like a stocking, and then I just did like the 31 days that are in the year for the stocking. And then I have my mad, sad, happy, sick, stressed color scale there for me to look at with the circles. So I just have like my little scale right there of the different colors. And then I did like lines on my stocking, I thought about doing like polka dots and all different kinds of things, but I just did lines because it seemed easier. And yeah, I'm all about the easy. So I ended up only having 29 lines, so I did like the little foot and the little heel part as one too, so I can just color those in. And then writing all my numbers in. So on the next page, as you can see, I usually have my parent communication log right there, but I just wasn't using that as much because our principal made an online one for us to track our parent communication. So we are keeping track of that online now, so I didn't need to do it in here anymore. So I just put my memories page right here instead. This is where I like to put like little pictures of different memories that happened throughout the month, and I did like this cute little lights all the way around, and that took forever. Drawing in all those little lights took so long, and then coloring in all those little lights took so long. And then I just wrote memories in bubble letters right in the middle, and I don't like how the memory words turned out, but we're just gonna go with it. So yeah, this page just took forever to set up, but it turned out so cute, and I'm so happy with it, and I don't care how long it took. It's good. Sorry, my whole head is like popping in on this part because I had to see like get really close and see everything and make sure that I was doing it right. But so that is this is how this page turned out, or is turning out. I haven't finished it yet because I told you it took forever just doing all those little lights. But I do recommend it. Just know that it's going to take a while. But I do recommend doing it because it does, when it's all like colored in and all done, it does look so cute. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put a lot of memories in this month because I usually stick like four photos in. I still haven't done my November memories, by the way. I'm a little behind on that, but I do stick in like usually 4 memories, but I don't know if I want to do that because I don't want to cover up my lights. So I might just do like maybe 3 and then journal about those 3. And that'll be okay. It'll probably be our elf coming and all that stuff because the kids have been loving the elf. It's just, and I have one kid that is so sweet and brings like a little present for the elf almost every single day, and they write notes to the elf. And they're a really sweet class. They just never stop talking. But anyways, so yeah, that is, I'm going to start doing the coloring part of this page. And when I do the coloring for like my mood, I try to think of what color goes best with, you know, the mood. So mad, I did red. For sick, I did gray just because it's kind of a dull color. So I thought that maybe a dull color would go with that. I don't know. I don't know. And then I did green for sad, and then I did pink for happy because pink is my favorite color, so I wanted to do that for happy. And then I did like that bluish greenish color for stressed because I didn't know what else color to do. But I'm gonna tell y'all that it's mainly probably gonna be pink this month because I absolutely love Christmas, and we get 2 weeks off this month. So yeah, nothing's gonna burst my bubble, hopefully. Hopefully. And I am done with all my shopping, so yay. Chris just has to get his brother and his dad, but he is in charge of that, not me. So, and then I will get my students' gifts, which I've already gotten part of it. I just need to get the rest. So that is it, guys. That is how this page turned out. And moving on to the next page is my 2 lines a day, and my 2 lines a day always takes about 3 pages, I think. Yes, 3 pages. So on my 2 lines a day, it's a very simplistic page. I just do the number in like this bracket thing, and it takes up 2 lines, and then I do a space in between, and then I do, at the top, I wrote 2 lines a day, just regular, and then I did like the little Santa in the sleigh with like the 3 reindeer, and I put the first reindeer with a red nose because that's going to be Rudolph. Oh, I have a story, by the way. I'll tell y'all this. This is cute. So the elf decorated our room on Wednesday, this past Wednesday. And so he decorated our room for us, and he brought like this cute little banner that had Santa and his 8 reindeer. And all my kids were sitting there, and they were like, what about Rudolph? Where's Rudolph? And I was like, I guess Rudolph was sick that day. I didn't know what to say. They were so sad that Rudolph was not a part of that little cute little banner. but it was just, you know, the 8 regular reindeer. Okay, so that is my 2 lines a day, and then on the very last page, I always do, like, I write memories and, like, do, like, a little recap right there of the memories for that month, and, like, the highlights and all that, which for December, it's always the elf and the kids' reaction to the elf because they're so adorable, and this year they're just extra adorable. And then on the next page, I did an elf on the shelf sheet just so I could keep track of everything that he does every single day, just because I'd like to know what my elf does. And yeah, so that is on that page. And that is basically the end of this bullet journal setup. And I will go ahead and send you to the outro so you can get a flip through of everything together.
Okay, y'all, so this is how this turned out. I have my my cover page right here. I hate that I did this, but you know what? It's okay. Then I have my, I didn't do my numbers, so I'll do that later. I have my calendar area, my mood tracker, my memories, and then I have my 2 lines a day. And then I have a little spot for Elf on the Shelf because I do Elf on the Shelf in my classroom just to write down like ideas and what we're actually doing and things like that. And what day we're doing on it. So that's just what this page is for. But that is everything, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see y'all next time. Bye, y'all.